music officially started in 2019.
Yeah, true.
Now, when we think about R&B, because when we listen to what's flooding the entertainment industry right now in Kenya, it's more gengeton, it's more hip hop, but you chose to go a different route, R&B.
Well, it's because to me, I always believe that what makes you different makes you special. So when you're different in the industry, it's easier for you to stay on track on exactly what you want to pursue and be able to stand out, no matter what you're doing. Yeah.
Let's talk about your influences, because R&B is not an easy genre. Speaking as a producer myself, R&B requires a lot of technicalities. You can't really hide with the R&B.
True.
So who were your influences when you were coming up?
First, it started with Michael Jackson, then Justin Bieber, then Jason Derulo, then recently Stone State. All of them have different type of flavors in the R&B sector, and I like that, and I want to like bring my sound. Yeah.
Do you want to emulate, or do you want to copy the sound, sample it?
More like they gave me the push to be able to, they showed me that I can be able to do this, because at first, it was more like emulating, because you have to start from somewhere. So, and then the more I emulated, the more I realized I have my own, I can write songs, I can be able to come up with melodies, and that's how it started, the journey, and that's how I decided, you know what, I can also be an artist myself.
Speaking of emulating, I know a lot of people back at home who emulated Michael Jackson back in the day. Were you one of those kids where you used to dance in front of the mirror and try to emulate the dance moves?
It was a fun journey, because, you know, he made me love music, made me see music as something you can be able to enjoy. And every time it usually comes on the channel, I usually just dance, or maybe afterwards I just listen to the radio and just dance in the mirror. Every time I listen to it.
What did your parents say when you were coming into now yourself as a musician?
Well,
because they saw you, you know, growing up. They clearly saw your love for music, Michael Jackson, and the influences that you had. So what did they say in terms of now you coming into your own as a musician?
Well, at first, you know, my mom actually thought I would leave this, because she knew that I loved music. I was going to do it, but then she thought it was a phase, like it will just pass. You'll just go to high school, and then you'll just realize your life. You decide to do something else. But instead, that's what I kept on doing. But because she did not have a foot in the industry, she did not understand what was going on. I took it like she did not want to support me. So like I ended up doing something else, but then afterwards I was like, this is still what I want to do. And then when I explained, it was much easier to be able to get the assistance I needed.
What would you say it takes to become a superstar in Kenya?
Well, one, you gotta believe in yourself, you gotta stand out, you have to make sure you do the most and in a decent way, and you'll be great.
Let's backpedal a bit. You said doing the most.
Doing the most, not in like you just do anything. No, you know.
Because when we look at our current industry in Kenya, there's a demographic that's saying a lot of our entertainers, they're more kiki than talent, which is a bit harsh, I feel. Do you agree?
Well, to some point, some of them portray that. So at some point, you can't really blame people for actually saying that, because you can actually see it. And I believe it's what you make yourself to be, and the image you want to put out, your brand. That is what should drive you in whatever you're doing. Because, you know, some people just they just think it's just making the music. You have to be the brand itself. You have to show what you want to put out, because apart from people liking your music, if you're not a likable person, it's easy for people to just brush you off.
Do you feel like now
on your face, prove to me you got what it takes to be mine? 'Cause I got what it takes to be yours. Prove to me you got what it takes to be mine. 'Cause I got what it takes to be yours. You gotta prove. You gotta prove to me, baby. You gotta prove to me, baby. You gotta prove. You gotta prove to me, baby. Come anywhere.
Hey. Thank you. I'm looking at the people behind the camera. I'm seeing their reactions. I can only imagine the people back at home. Those vocals are on point.
Thank you.
How do you get to where you are in terms of your talent? A lot of practice daily? Aspect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric Wainaina.
Yeah. I like Eric Wainaina's trajectory in terms of what he does with his music. It's more of message songs.
Yeah, true.
We've seen political songs, but his songs are more patriotic, which I think is a bit different.
Yeah,
do you feel like the young people need to do more of that?
Yeah, but you have to have the right words, the right information to be able to embark in that, because when I listen to Eric Wainaina's songs, it makes sense and I can relate. When you have that skill and you can be able to portray it like that, then yeah, people should really dive into that. I would like to dive into that. It's just that I need more. There's some songs I have written in terms of that, but at the same time, it takes time to be able to perfect it and to be able to get the right information to be able to put some type of music out there. Like if you want to be a performing artist, just performing artist, you have to go and research what it takes to be that. If you want to go into recording, you have to embark in producers, see how you can be able to write songs. You have to write songs literally. See, in short, just find the necessary information for exactly what you want to pursue and the right motivation, and you'll be good.
The right motivation.
Yeah.
What motivates you?
Personally, the people I impact, actually. My fans actually are the ones who motivate me the most, because